How's it going, everyone, and welcome. Today, I figured we'd work on a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I thought this one might be a little more interesting than just swapping stuff around, swapping boards or whatever, since people don't seem to like that. This one has the black screen, and it also has a busted power port in it. You can get it to work, but as you can see, we have just a black screen. The last time I looked at one of these that had the black screen, I was in a hurry because I only have so much time. Used to have so much time, now I have more since I am at home more and I'm not constantly doing stuff for the outdoor market. So the last one I did, I just swapped out a good motherboard in it that had a black screen. Just swapped out a good board and put that in there and, called it fixed. Well, needless to say, there's some people that don't consider that as being fixed. You're just replacing a motherboard, which, I kind of do understand to a certain degree. But when you have crap, when you have some crap consoles that have good boards, then, by all means, I think replacing, putting a good board in it to get it going is, definitely the way to go. But, it's not really fixing it, I guess. Which is fine. I mean, this one's a little yellowed. Not too bad. This is one of my best cases I have left. I've sold every one of them that weren't yellowed. And now I'm getting down to kind of picking out what I have left that's decent. I have some that you'd never even know that they were white or gray, whatever color you want to say it was. But this one, like I said, is not bad. Still in decent shape. I see some corrosion along our pin connector, which could very well be a problem. Not going to say for sure until we get a good look at it to see. Come on, get out of there. Till we see for sure what is going on here. A little bit of rust on our RF shielding. Let's pull the pin connector here and take a look at the board under it. Alright. Well, we don't seem to have any corrosion, not really on the board. So I don't think it's going to be a trace problem. Let's finish getting this out of here so we can take a peek on the underside and see if there's any surprises. No, I don't see anything that is jumping right out at me. SNES GPU. Now I wonder, there's the SCPU and the SPPU1 and SPPU2. Now the PP should be the yeah, I know, video. But it's really hard to determine which one. Well, it's really hard to determine which one is bad without the $500 Nintendo tester. If it's even one of those. See, as far as I know, the Nintendo, the Super NESs do not use these outside pins. Now there's a pin that's corroded, but just on the bottom, not on the top. Let's take a look at our pin connector. You don't think it's just a dirty pin connector, do you? Interesting. Keep fogging up my old man lens here. Let's see how many people I get to cringe. Seeing a lot of corrosion on those pins down inside. This actually does look like something got spilled on the top of it, and it run down into the pin connector. It looks better down in there. Now you know it's not going to be that easy. Never is. Let me get a couple of screws in the pin connector. Just to hold it in place so when we drag the game in and out, we're not chasing everything. Nope. I didn't think so. It's never that easy. At least not in my garage. What do you think? Or is that just a fluke? Okay, take it out and we'll put her back in. And now it's all scrambled. Wish I had another Super NES cartridge. I think this is the only one I have left. Now that's interesting. I do believe now nothing. Let's try it one more time. Pull it out, push it in, and then it comes up. But it's not consistent and reliable. Oh. What do you think? Okay. Out. In, like you'd just be putting it in the top. And now it's weirded out. I do believe that we have a bad pin connector. I think this pin connector is still dirty. It's a doity. See, the underside, it looks really good. Except for looks like there's one spot. Looks like this one end down here on this end is corroded. Let's see, and that would be, so it would be on the back side here. And I don't see anything. But it sure looks a little cruddy. I see some white. Normally I don't use sandpaper or anything on my contacts. But this one, there was quite a bit of white. And they were pretty black looking. I mean, we're getting rid of most of the black. See, it is taking off a lot of black. See, is that the way it was? Yeah. A little quicker, we'll just see, nothing. I don't care for it not coming up every time you put the game in. It should, as soon as you put the game in, turn it on, it should come up. You shouldn't have to pull it in and out so it makes contact. It's trying to do something. I still think it's the pin connector. The board looks good. There's no marks on it. I keep saying it's pin connector because once we cleaned it the one time and it started working, although you had to mess with it a little bit, which you could get it to... Well, you get it. You've seen it. Let that dry out a little bit and we'll try it again. Alright, got that all cleaned up. I figured we'd try that one more time before I go in. I'm about half froze, so let's... What do you think? Did we get it? Is that what it is? Okay, take it out, put it in, and she comes right up. I do believe we got her going the way it should be. Now, when I come back out, after getting warm, we'll change that power port and get it cleaned up and it'll be ready to go. There, now we can get that power port changed. I know you've seen me do these a couple of times anyway. But I don't think it'll hurt for you to watch it again, in case somebody is new to the channel and has not seen me do them. Get rid of that one screw. And then we have to desolder the... Get them out of the way. I'll get you zoomed in a little bit. We'll get... Now my desolderer won't fit all the way down over the pin on these. So what I do is I just melt right next to it. And you can use a desoldering wick. It works good. I've done that numerous times before I got the desolderer. Oop. And then I'll take a little bit of the soldering wick and clean it up. Since I get the bulk off of it. Okay, I think I still got one. That one's still hanging on. Sometimes they can be stubborn. Like when you don't get all the solder out of them. Let me see if I can suck up some more solder off of that. That one's still got quite a bit of solder down alongside of it. Okay, let me see if I can get under it a little bit. It'll lift up and pull it out, like so. Get our new one, old school. Nice. Straighten up our connectors a little bit. screw in it to center everything. Down a little bit, there we go. She needs to go back a little bit, like so. Slobber. Slobbering iron. And there she is. Okay, before I get this put together, I'm going to clean up the case. Get the case as clean as I can so it looks good. And then we'll be ready for reassembly. Alright, there she is. She's all ready to go. And I rounded up a controller for it. It's not the greatest. Looks like dog may have bit it, and it's got some glue on it, but you know, kind of matches. We got a kind of a gray console, and I think this is my last branded Nintendo controller for this, for the Super NES. And why I have been doing, why I did this one, you know, I could have done this without recording it, but there's a reason I wanted to get one going. Well, two reasons. One is to sell it and make money, since I got banned for life off of AdSense, so I won't be making any money off of my videos from YouTube. But you know, that's another story. But this will be in the next video. I have I think these are Acclaim. Is that what they are? Yeah, Acclaim wireless controllers for the NES. Super NES, excuse me. And that's will be in our next video. We're going to tackle those. They got some battery damage in them. So I think that one's going to be kind of fun and kind of neat. It looks challenging. So I think we'll have a good time doing those ones. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Because that's the only enjoyment I get out of them, is comments and like buttons on my videos. So I hope to see you on the next one when we tackle those Acclaim wireless controllers for the Super NES. So I hope to see you on that one. Until then, see ya.